G'day, Swankers. My name is Zach, and I've been following the Swank diet for nearly 2 years now. So I'll give you a brief history on myself, and I'll discuss how Swank has worked for me. Um, I was very fortunate that I discovered Swank just as I was diagnosed with MS, so I'm grateful for that. And I actually discovered Swank by chance. It was just a fluke, just researching diet and MS on the internet. So prior to being diagnosed with MS, I was feeling a lot of tingling in my arms and my legs, electric shocks, and a bit of weakness, muscle weakness, and a few other symptoms that I didn't even know that I had at the time that were MS related. So I was very persistent with my doctors to do all the tests, MRIs, and so forth, because my mother has MS, and I knew that something wasn't right, and I had a strong gut feeling that I have MS myself. So anyway, I was diagnosed with MS, very early stages, because I acted quickly, lucky enough for me, and I discovered the diet soon after being diagnosed. So my neurologist never mentioned diet to me in treating MS or any lifestyle changes like that. He was very persistent in prescribing me with disease-modifying drugs, and it was my personal choice not to continue on those drugs. I tried them out for a few months, and it made me worse. The side effects made me feel worse than the MS itself. So it was my personal choice to stop taking these medications and using the Swank diet. So after being on the Swank diet, I started to notice that some of my symptoms subsided, especially my tingling. My tingling had reduced, still there, but it has reduced. And I also noticed I recover quicker when having little episodes of tingling or whatever it may be, weakness. I recover quicker being on the diet. So I can say that definitely the diet has worked for me. It has reduced my symptoms of MS. Hasn't completely gotten rid of them, but it has reduced them, and I feel that I am stable since being diagnosed. I feel like I've been stable, which is the main thing. I haven't gotten any worse, and I'm still able to work. I have two small children and a family, and I just have to manage the other aspects of the diet as well, which is rest and stress reduction, which isn't so easy. We all have busy lives, but we have to do the best that we can. So, also, since I've been dieting, I lost weight. I lost 25 kilos. So not only has the diet improved my MS symptoms, but it's also improved my cholesterol and my blood sugar levels dramatically. And I feel so much more healthier. The diet is really, really good. It's simply very, very low fat in all our meals, but it's not too restrictive. You're allowed to have a little bit of meat, no red meat, obviously for the first year, and you can have chicken and fish, chicken breasts, obviously none of the processed meats. But you can look up the diet plan on the Swank website on the internet, or the Swank Diet Lifestyle on Facebook. All the information is there. So, so it's not too restrictive. You can still have animal products, which is good for some people. I personally eat more plant based. I do eat meat, but I eat meat maybe once a fortnight, and that might be a red or a white meat, chicken or fish. It's whatever I choose, but majority of the time I do eat plant based, and I adhere to the fat levels that we should have. So keeping my good fat levels up to 50 grams a day, and keeping the saturated fat below 15 grams a day. So I'm pretty strict on the diet. I have had a few situations where I had to break the diet, which I wasn't happy about, and felt the effects when breaking the diet on those meals for whatever situation that came across. Like especially eating at restaurants is very difficult. So you just bounce back, but the main thing is the diet has worked for me. I love the diet. I've never felt so healthy in my life. It's you just need to think of the big picture, and that's what worked for me. Like I use my mum as an example, how MS has affected her and where she is now, and it's very very sad. And she's my motivation. Like I need to, I don't want to end up like that. I've got kids, and that's my motivation, and I'm gonna be here for my family, and I'm gonna do it for my mum too. So once you start and it's been a few weeks and you start getting used to the program and start getting used to um, this type of eating, it becomes second nature. You don't even need to check your fat levels and look at every recipe because you become you become good at it. And yeah, there was one more thing I wanted to mention. The thoughts escaped my mind, but no, just that's what I wanted to say. And also, once you have dishes that you really really enjoy, whatever it may be, and they're easy to make or whatever, stick to those dishes. Eat those dishes regularly, so it doesn't become too complicating. Oh, I don't know what to cook. Like have a few good dishes that you really really enjoy and keep eating those dishes all the time. And that's what I do as well. And then when I have time on my hands, then I experiment and try different recipes and things. But as a final message, Swank has worked for me. I feel so much better on Swank, and it's only been nearly 2 years. So there's many years ahead of good health and recovery. So swank on, everybody.